Hey everybody, welcome back to the Timeless Tarot Oracle. In this video, we're going to do what is going on with you in the month of October 2019, okay? This is going to be a pick a card, as you can tell, so you guys can go ahead and pause the video if you would like and focus in on one of the cards, whichever one you feel like is calling out to you. Depending on your energy, you may be going with something that you may feel like you need to pause with, or if you're feeling concerned about anything, the skip card may be your choice. And we also have the wild card here. So if you know you're dealing with a situation or your life is just up in the air, you never know what's going to go on, or if you kind of like one of those people who like to live on the edge, definitely go with the wild card, okay? Don't mind picking different cards for different situations. So you know, you don't just have to pick one. If you want to pick two, like if you want to choose one for finance, one for romance, whatever floats your boat, okay? So let's just go ahead and get right into it. All right, that's aside. All right. For those of you that chose number 1, in October, this will be a month of new beginnings. Okay. You may have planted some seeds or you are going to plant seeds. You have a lot of potential. You had a lot of ideas coming up over the past year, and this is going to be the time, which you may be one of those kind of people to do things backwards, because this is usually the reaping season. But you know what? You're thinking ahead, or whatever it is that you're doing. It doesn't matter the season of the year. Okay, you are going to still go after the things that your heart desires. Okay, definitely with that red color there. All right, let's get into it. What's going on with the number 1s for the month of October 2019? Okay, we have self-sabotage. All right now. The Good Geisha. Alchemy. 3 Tarot. The 5 of Wands in reverse. The 10 of Swords. And the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. So for you, I'm seeing that you have a lot of great things that are going to happen or that are coming in for you, but you need to understand that you have this thing you do. Okay? You allow other people to come in and sabotage what you have going on, and that sometimes it seems as if it's about them and what they do, but you are the one that kind of allows that energy. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm just being honest here, okay? And the reason why you do it, because you are a people pleaser. You like to see everyone happy. You don't like a bunch of conflict. But Spirit wants you to know that this energy or that energy that you possess, it is time to transmute that. It's time to transform that. Yes, Spirit does realize and know your heart and know that you do want the best for everybody, but the people that you are allowing to influence you are directly sabotaging the things that you are working on. Okay? You have a great idea, but I feel like in this month, this is a new beginning for you. This is a new you, and people are about to find out. Okay? That spirit of always wanting to make other people happy before you make yourself happy, that is gone. Okay? You're literally about to transform into a new person. Spiritual alchemy is going on here. So I would definitely recommend you get your energy, your chakras aligned, get a Reiki session. You're going to be doing that. Like, you're going to be consciously working on your energy and the things that you manifest, the things that you do. You're definitely stepping into your power. You're no longer letting anybody come through. Look, it's going to be a lot of hurt feelings, because you are the good geisha. You do have that energy of like making everybody's life like smooth, and you like to smooth everything over, and like you don't want conflict. I get it. Who wants to live like that? But you know what? That has sabotaged a lot of great stuff in your life. And people know it's like the reason why it happens is because you attract these type of people who suck your energy. Okay, they're coming in with their negativity and you trying to please them, but you have to know with negative people, it don't matter what you do. They are not going to be happy. Okay, so that's a lesson. Spirit want me to take, look, it don't matter what you did, they're not going to be happy. So you definitely have to stand up for yourself, stand in your power, cut off some relationships, and look towards the future. Know that you're going to build moving forward. You have a lot of great opportunities. Your business, your job, your career, your finances, everything is going to be looking up. Okay, and if another thing I like to tell people, especially in my personal readings, when I start to look at things like finances and where they are in their life when it comes to that, a lot of the times when you're dealing with karmic people in situations that you need to let go of, your finances won't be right. Okay, and I feel like you're going to have a lot of realizations about that coming into the month of October. Okay. All right, let's get some Osho Tarot cards for you. Advice moving forward. What does Spirit want you to know, or what does Spirit advise you to do moving forward? Number one. Okay, participation. If someone is not coming in, giving a hand, adding to whatever you're doing, they're taking away. They're coming in draining energy. If they always have a hand out, but they're not willing to see things through, they want you to write a check. Somebody's going to ask you for money, a loan. They want you to just take care of it, but they don't want to do anything. Even they don't even want. There's a lot of selfish energy. For somebody, they don't even want to go to the bank to cash the check. They want you to bring them cash. Now that's just, come on now. Are you going to let that person keep coming in, or that energy, that type of person, that type of energy coming in, even if it wasn't that direct situation? You've dealt with that in the past. This is a new time for you. This is time for you to get around people that are like-minded. Okay, especially when it comes to your business. All right, let's get another card. Osho, advice moving forward for you, number one. You have rebirth. I told you. This is a new you. And let me warn you, okay? Listen up. Everybody's not going to like this. Some of your closest people, your relatives, those that you would call your best friends, the circle of people you're used to being around. Look, it's a new you. The sooner you accept that, the less likely you are to deal with like heartbreak, and less likely you have people in that's going to try to sabotage that, because they don't want you to change. They want you to still be a source of either financial, emotional, or mental security. And this is a new you. You have to understand that rebirth process is just like, when a child is born. This is a new family. This is a new environment. This is a new everything. You have to learn, and it's not going to be comfortable all the time. But guess what? If you choose, you get, you are an adult though. So you get to choose the type of people, the type of mothering energy, the type of fatherly energy in your life. You get to choose those people, okay? Because you're not a child. So moving forward, knowing that, embrace the process. And then I mean that in all ways. That means embracing the letting go of the past. If people are not walking with you, if they're not going through a cycle of rebirth themselves, then most likely, you're going to have to leave that behind. If it's not helping you, like if they're coming in self-sabotaging, draining your energy. Now, I'm not saying just go cut everybody out because they're not on your level. Okay? But you know the difference. Just saying, you know the difference. If anything, for the basic thing you want to look for is those that encourage you. If they're not encouraging you, then look, it's time to let that go. Time to end those relationships. Okay? Let's get one more for the number ones with this energy. What you need to know, understand, or what Spirit wants to say to you. Okay, control. And this goes two ways. You have to understand the situations that you can control and those that you can't. That there's nothing you can do. It ain't nothing you can do about somebody else having the energy of being like a narcissist or energy vampire, whatever they're doing, being in lower vibrations. You can't raise their vibration for them. The only thing that you can control is how you deal with them, if you deal with them at all. Okay, that's what you can control. So understand the difference. And yes, you have the ability to heal people through, them watching you. But don't hold your breath waiting on that, okay? That's not something you can take to the bank. Because Spirit deals with different people in different ways, okay? All right, and I feel like doing one more for you, number one. Let's get one more card for number one. Going forward, advice Spirit would like to give to you about your situation. Okay, ordinariness. And this is more like acceptance. You may not be the type who need all of these lavish type of friendships, or, you know, like people overdo it, like you posting each other and this is my bestie and this is this person, or this is my lover, and, you know, like it's okay to just be ordinary. Like, just enjoy the person's time, enjoy the company, enjoy time by yourself. Learn to like tune it down. The new you, the rebirth cycle, you know, you're starting again. And when you come into this world, you come in by yourself. So what people will call ordinariness is really, if you look, there's a lot of tranquility and peace. And you're able to go through life and do what you want and be your happy-go-lucky self. I hear Mary Poppins and stuff. Whatever you want to do, you want to be Mary Poppins, okay. Whatever you would like to do, though, if you want to get back to that, I feel like an old soul energy from you. You the type to like to really have a comfortable home and that type of stuff. But guess what? Your home probably hasn't been comfortable, or your personal space hasn't been comfortable because you've been allowing the wrong energies in. Because you felt like this is what it's about. This is the life. Having friends over. We're going to party, or we're going to have little get-togethers and do little tea parties and crumpets, whatever y'all do. You know what y'all was doing. Okay? So, all right, number one. There you go. That's you for October 2019. If you like the content, be sure to subscribe. Okay, go check out some other videos, how they feel about you, all of that good stuff is on the channel. Thank you so much to the new subscribers. I appreciate you guys. All right. Let's get into number two. Okay, twos are about reflections, looking into others, seeing where you see in yourself, self-realization. So, and the yellow color is about intellect, happiness, joy. So we'll see what's going on with you. Okay. Let's see. Number two. What's going on with number two for October 2019? Okay, we have cycles. The Velvet Queen. I love when she show up. Okay. Number two, if you pick this, okay, and this is the energy of like the Eight of Swords, like being in bondage based on the ties that you have. Okay, the loyalties that you have with people. Now let's get your tarot. We have Judgment, the Magician, and the Eight of Swords. Look, it comes again. So that energy is definitely there. Okay. So coming for you for October, you definitely need to understand that you are in a cycle where, you know, you may feel as if you're not being recognized for who you are. Okay, your talents, your abilities, your greatness, your awesome sauce. Okay, you feel like you're not being, you know, those around you don't see it. But instead of you, in the month of October, it's almost if instead of you addressing it, you kind of internalize things. Okay, and you like take one for the team. I see that you work really hard at work. So some of you may have the thing where people are taking credit for your work. Okay, and the whole time you're the one who done the work, who has put in the work. Okay, because you're very powerful. The Magician came up for you. You're very powerful, and when you make your mind up to do something, like, it happens. When you make your mind up to manifest something, it happens for you without a doubt. But you do like take your relationships very seriously. Like when you tell somebody, I would die for you, you really mean that you would die for them. And the crazy thing about that is that you usually give over, you know, that oath or that energy to people who don't deserve it. Because they don't see, you know, they know that you will, but they don't see the value in you. I don't think they don't feel like they recognize it. And I'm gonna compare to this with the Velvet Queen being there. You know, in ancient times, velvet was a very prized fabric. Okay, like, you know, that was the thing. Like, if you have velvet, that's a sign. That's a status of royalty, a status of power. Okay, but it's like in today's society, it's not valued like that. Only the ones who know or who are in the know, who know about it, you know, how hold a value. But even then, it's not like someone will value diamonds or gold. Okay, but in where the reason I say that is because you have to understand there's a time and there's a cycle for everything. For everything. Just like things in the past, they come back around and people start doing it again. There's a time that you are going to shine. But I'm going to tell you, that timing is directly related on when you decide to step outside of the energy of thinking that you're trapped. If you need to end some things, then end it. If people or situations or you feel like those things are holding you back, which they're not, because you are the one who are choosing to be in that situation. Okay? You know how valuable you are. So the moment that you decide to say, okay, velvet is the new, I'm velvet, and velvet is the new end. Okay, velvet is in. This is priceless. This is valuable. I'm gonna start, you know, selling this. I'm gonna start buying velvet. The moment that you feel like that about yourself, like the same way you feel like you will go buy a diamond ring, the same way you feel like you will go buy gold or you will invest in property. That same sort of gut feeling that you get like, okay, I really have something of worth. The moment that you start to really carry that energy for yourself and cut ties with anybody that is not aligned with you and anything that is, look at this, you have wings, you're meant to fly. But you have to cut off anything in October that is not going to allow you to do that. Anything that you feel like is stopping you from manifesting, you know, it's all about perception. So anything that you feel like, okay, well, I just can't get rid of that. I can't stop doing this right now. I can't afford to leave. I can't afford to do that. Well, you know what? It's time for you to think of a different way to go about it then. Because the only thing that's holding you back is you. Because I feel the strong energy of that. You are very gifted and talented. And, you know, some of the things you do are rare. But it's like I said, it's all about cycles. And if you want to shift this cycle into one where you are valued and treasured, you have to do that for yourself first. Stop waiting on other people to do it. Stop waiting on someone else to come in and cut the strings and cut the cords. They're not going to do it. Because on a certain level, they do see your worth. And they may be afraid that, you know, when you do get out there and start to fly, that you are going to be people are going to notice you. And then you're not going to notice them anymore. And you probably, I mean, not that you're not going to notice them, you're probably not going to want that energy because it was a little oppressive. But it was only as oppressive as it was in your mind, okay? They couldn't do nothing to you that you didn't allow them to do, okay? Let's get some cards moving forward. Number 2 is, and like I said, the 2 is about reflecting. So go ahead and start to think about some of these relationships and how things played out and how they are playing out or how things happen in September, moving into October. You know, you want to make sure you start cutting some of those cords, those emotional attachments, whatever you need to do. You may need to actually go on YouTube and watch some cord cutting videos. Seek out that technique. It may really help to visualize actually cutting those cords, okay? All right, let's get advice from the Osho for number 2. All right, what advice, Spirit, do you have for number 2's October 2019? Let's see. Okay, so we have going with the flow, and it's in reverse. And I always like to use this as caution to you. It is time for you to stop letting everything just roll. Sometimes it is good to go with the flow and stop resisting, but you going with the flow is entrapping you. Okay? It's time for you to stop. You got to start resisting those ties and those bonds that people trying to tie you down. They're trying to weigh you down, putting, you know, cement blocks on your ankles. Like, no. Okay. Let's get another advice card for you. It's really, it's time for you to start valuing yourself more than that. Stop going along with things that you know you don't want to do. Then you have totality. And this is about trusting that, when you do, because I am saying this, you're going to do this. You're not going to stay in this energy. We ain't doing it. And when I see you next in November on the pick a card, if you want to pick 2 again, you twos, you're going to do better, okay? You're going to trust that the universe is going to bring everything together as it's supposed to be. Your next steps will be guided and you will know exactly what to do. But you have to make the first move, okay? Make the move and everything will align, all right? Let's get one more for the number 2's advice from Spirit for you, October 2019. And we have trust. And these two go hand in hand. Okay, trust. They're doing like the same thing, but this one may be, it may be when you first start your journey, yeah, it's going to be a little darkness and you're not going to see what's going on. But as you move along and you trust Spirit, you're going to fly high. I told you you're going to fly. Those wings, you're going to cut those cords. Look at you. Look at you. All right. Yes, I'm loving that because that means you guys are not going to stay in this energy. Moving into October, you're definitely going to start cutting things off and your perception about things is going to be completely different going into November, okay? All right, number 2, there you go. If you guys like that, be sure to thumbs up the video, subscribe, and make sure you come back for November's pick a card so we can see what happened with the number 2s, okay? You can pick a different number if you want, but I'm just saying, I'm feeling better energy for you guys for next month. Already. All right. Next up. Hey, number 3s. Number 3s. 3 is about increase and multiplication. The blue symbolizes truth, also communication, your throat chakra. So there's going to be a lot of communication going on for you 3s in the month of October 2019, okay? We'll see what this communicating is about. This blue also represents spirituality, so let's see where we're going with this. All right, the Phoenix rising. Okay. Going through some changes. The Phoenix is rising. Yes, definitely. I told you spirituality. The butterfly bambini. The crown of the butterfly bambini. Okay, this is about acquiring knowledge, learning. Okay, harmony, balance. And let's get your tarot. Ace of Pentacles. All right. 3 of Wands. And the Knight of Pentacles. Coins. Okay. So I'm going to tell you, October, this is a month of look, there are going to be some things that's falling apart in your life, just to be honest. You're definitely going to be fiery with your communication and the things that you say. Whatever you say is what you mean at this point. Because there is no room. You had a spiritual upgrade or you're going to have one in the month of October. Some spiritual downloads are coming in. Your crown chakra is going to be lit up. You're going to be in your divinity. And I feel like you're going to be studying some things that are really going to bring in a lot of balance and peace into your life. Because you need that at this time. With that Phoenix energy, you've already had that going on. Maybe for the entire year. Where you've been having a lot of major changes in your life. And honestly, if you look at yourself now compared to last year, you're probably a completely different person. Or you're in a completely different situations in your life. Things are still going on though. Things are still being shed. But you know that you are the Phoenix. You are rising. Okay? You are stepping into your power. You went through a period of where you had to burn away the old. And the reason why you had to do that, and what Spirit wants you to know, is it was all about your spirituality. The things that you used to do, the people that you used to hang around, the love interests that you used to entertain, the way you used to behave within a relationship or a marriage, things are definitely changing. You needed to change. And the only way, well, I'm not going to say the only way, the way Spirit chose, or the way the universe chose to deal with you, was to give you the Phoenix energy. Okay, some people have a very peaceful transformation, okay? It just kind of happens. But not you. You know, the universe like, nope, we got to shake things up. Burn it down. Burn it all down. Start again. And it's fine, because the gifts that you are receiving, okay, the opportunities that are coming your way, they are long term. These have been things you've been waiting for. Okay? There's going to be a lot of, if you have your own business, there's definitely going to be a lot of clientele that's coming for the long haul. Okay? These are repeat customers. If you're dealing, whatever you're doing in your career, this is like you started to make long-term changes when it comes to your employment, your salary. There can definitely be an increase or raise, you know, because this is the Phoenix rising, you're going to get a raise. Okay? And there's not going to be a lot of misunderstandings going on. You're going to clearly understand what's going on. And another thing is, you're not going to be resisting like letting go of things that no longer serve. If it doesn't bring harmony and peace and balance into your life, or something that you can acquire knowledge and you can learn from, you're not going to, you're not entertaining that. See, playing the game. Look, you're not entertaining anything except balance. I heard that, number 3. Ain't nothing wrong with it. And that's what you're going to tell people too. You're not going to bite your tongue about things, because you understand now, that you have to protect where you are. It was, a long road for you to get here, for you to really go through this transformation. The crown of the Butterfly Bambini, you fought for that crown, okay? You fought for this transformation. And that's the transformation of the Phoenix, and then the crown. It's there. You made a big spiritual transformation. You came across a lot of truth about yourself, about other people, about the world, religion, spirituality. All right. Let's get you some advice moving forward. What does Spirit want you to know, understand, number 3? What does Spirit want, number 3, to know or understand? October 2019. Breakthrough. Breakthrough. Okay? Like I said, if you've been having it rough, it's been hard for you, and you've been feeling like the whole year, it's like, oh my goodness, what is going on? You're about to get it. What you've been waiting for. I told you, the 3 of Wands is there, the new opportunities. You're about to hit it when it comes to your business and your personal life. Okay. What else? Number 3. Harmony twice. You have harmony twice. Okay? Look, those turbulent, fiery times are over. You're about to fly high. You're about to soar, as the Phoenix that you are. And this is long term. This is not something that's just going to come in and leave. This is the beginning, but it's there for the long haul, okay? This could also symbolize just your relationship status, things just being wherever you are. If you're single, you cool with that. Like, you're having a good time being single. If you're in something, it's like things are flowing. You guys are communicating. If they made it through the Phoenix point, then most likely they are going to be your person, okay? Because not too many people make it through. When people go through those type of transformations, that's like the dark night of the soul type energy. Okay? And then you have patience. Be patient, because this is like with the Ace of Pentacles. These are new beginnings. These are new starts to things. But like I said, they are there for the long haul. Be patient. Understand yourself. Somebody might find out you're pregnant. Ooh. Some people are pregnant, but others that are not on that, you're pregnant with opportunities and abundance. How about that? You ready to birth some new ideas. Okay, and for others, you might want to just be careful if that ain't what you want, because going into October, you definitely could find out that, you know, you're welcoming in a new energy into the world. All right. So there you go, number threes. Thank you guys. If you like your reading, be sure to subscribe and hit that like button before you go. Leave me a comment. Let me know, does this resonate with you? And come back and let me know. Let me know what happened in your life. I'm kind of nosy. Yes, I am. Okay. Number 4. Hey, number 4s. If you chose number 4, in the month of October, you're really going to be looking towards your foundations. If anything is not working, if anything's not making you happy, you're going to be looking to replace that area that may be weak. Okay, because it's all about building strong, having the willpower to see things through, to get it done. So anything that's not on that same vibration as you, you're probably going to be getting rid of it. But it's definitely going to be a happy time for you. It's going to be a happy time in your home space. And even if you live alone, that's like you feeling really good to walk in the door and, oh, I'm home. I don't care if nobody not here. I'm here. Okay? And if you do live with people, it's like when you go home, you enjoy seeing them. Everybody's like doing their chores and, you know, everything's together. And, you know, you might not have to fix dinner too much in October. Okay, that's always a plus. Okay, here we go. Let's see what's going on with you, number 4. So we have dreams. Okay, dreams. Confetti, I told you, happy times. Happy, happy, happy. Confetti. And this is about the alignment of the planets, taking the next step, venturing out, doing things. Okay, being the perfect time or the energy being right to start projects or other things. Let's get you some tarot. All right, the Star. The Moon. And the Queen of Wands. Okay. Okay. So, during the month of October, your dreams are very important. Okay, you need to pay attention to them. I would definitely recommend that you keep a dream journal if you're not already doing that, because Spirit is going to be communicating directly through your dreams as to how to bring things into this reality. So the things that really make you happy in this life, and you probably, or you may have had trouble figuring out how you were going to build or how you were going to get them and how it was going to come, Spirit is going to tell you through your dreams. And it may also be through the dreams of other people. So listen out for people coming saying, you know what, I had a dream about this. I had a dream you was a billionaire. Oh, do tell. Okay? That type of thing going on. So definitely pay attention to that, because your happiness and the things like time of celebration, how to get things done, figuring out the next step, it's going to be directly related to your dreams, your foundation, how you should build, maybe who you should build with and who you should not build with. And, you know, you are going to receive the message about not pursuing someone or something. You needing to kind of stand alone, because there are some things that you don't know or understand about this person. And it may come from an energy that you feel like is your twin flame or soulmate. But there's definitely a time, you know, and you will know. It will be revealed to you, because you have a very powerful subconscious and intuition. And when those things come out, if you're very passionate about this person or this situation, it is going to be revealed to you because you are so passionate about it. So definitely pay attention to your dreams, because I'm feeling like two things. Like there's going to be a thing about your dreams kind of letting you know. Like let's say you have a dream about you see yourself, whatever you're doing, whatever your profession, whatever you want to manifest, you already see yourself doing that. But in your dream, there may not be certain people around that are around right now. Okay, so those are clues And I'm not saying just go chopping everybody out of your life, but what I'm saying is you need to pay attention to those type of things. And if you really start to begin to ask and question, you know, Spirit will show you, Spirit will show you what it is about, okay? Spirit will definitely reveal to you why you feel like that. And you'll know which way to go, which moves to make. Because based on the other people's energy, based on where the planets are aligning in their energy that they're giving off, you'll know who you need to work with. But because like I said, this is a time for happy home. And that don't mean just home life. This is also your work life too. Just being in a great environment when it comes to, you know, this is usually the time the office parties start, the Halloween parties. And, you know, so it's definitely going to be a more of a relaxed atmosphere when it comes to work, as much as it can be. You know, it is work. But everybody's more of a joyous time. The holidays are getting ready to come up. So it's a different energy, a different vibe going on there. So definitely pay attention to that. But even moving forward with the things that you want to manifest, your dreams are very important. Number 4. Very important. And you're going to be so happy because I feel like it's something that you didn't understand. There's a direction. You didn't know which direction or what was the next move. That's why I done heard that like 3 times. The next move you're supposed to make. Watch your dreams. Okay? And to make it a little more fun for you where you don't feel like it's, oh, this is just a journal. Make your journal pretty. Like decorate it. Put things on there that make you remember and make you actually want to pick it up. You know, and not something that eventually gets thrown in the drawer or put to the side. Okay? Because it is important. And you do want to manifest what you want. You want to manifest your reality. All right, number 4. Let's get some energy. Let's get some advice for you off the Osho Tarot for you going forward. October 2019 for number 4. Let's see what we got. Okay, we have outsider. And this is just, you know, sometimes you may need to chill. Don't feel bad if you need to pull away during any time during the month, because it's going to be very intense, like coming together energy. And if you're more of an introvert, take the time you need to take. And don't feel like just because you take your time, then when you try to come back, that the doors are going to be locked. Okay, people already know you. They know. Those who know you and that it matters, they understand. For anybody who's trying to come at you in a negative sense about it, to be honest with you, their opinion don't even matter because you know yourself. And you shouldn't have to explain to anybody why you need time. All right? All right, let's get an advice card for number 4, October 2019. They're falling out. Okay, we have completion. Completion. The things that you're doing, the way that you're going, it is moving you into a space of you really feeling whole. So if you have to do away with anything, fine. Okay? But your dreams and your level of happiness, it is coming to a level of fulfillment. What you deem to be fulfillment. Not what nobody else say. You're definitely going to be receiving some third eye visions. This is more of that dream. So it may also be daydreams. Be mindful of those. Keep your journal with you. If you start going into those meditative states, you know, have your dream journal when you come out of it. And look, those are powerful. I've had some powerful daydreams. Okay? So definitely keep your journal with you. Because it may just not be nighttime dreams. Maybe daydreaming too. All right? Let's get one more card for the number 4s. October 2019. Morality. There will be some things that come up. You know, everybody doesn't have the same principles as you. Just know and understand that if you really want to keep this energy of having a happy space, it's all about acceptance. You know, different people come from different backgrounds. You don't know how that person was raised. You haven't a clue. And, you know, there's no need to judge the situation. All you can do is say, look, we're just not on the same vibration. Cool. Especially when it comes to that, what I told you, there may be someone that is keeping secrets. And you may have to kind of let things fall away. Let them fall away. But don't go at it in the energy of feeling like you only can let them go by judging them. No, it's more about acceptance. Accept that, you know what, we are not the same. That's fine. You go your way, I go my way. We're not set up the same. We're not founded on the same things, the same principles. And that's cool. No hard feelings. You the Queen of Wands. You still gonna, you still gonna get it done. You're still gonna have what you want because you're passionate about it. Okay? No worries. All right. Let's go into our next. Thank you, number 4s. If you guys like that, be sure to subscribe and hit that thumbs up button and leave me some comments in the comment section. I love to hear from you guys, and I do respond back. I do respond. Okay. All right. Number 5s. Changes. 5s are about changes. The blue, once again, is about, well, if you didn't hear, the blue is about communication, spirituality, truth, water, emotions. Okay? So we'll see. There's some changes that's coming for you, those of you that chose number 5. We'll see what this is about. All right, what do we have for number 5? Okay, victim consciousness. Victim consciousness. The Nebula Warrior. Seeing eye to eye, but still having your own opinion. Coming, a meeting of the minds. Right? The 10 of Wands. The 7 of Pentacles. And the Knight of Swords. Okay, so for you in the month of October, there are going to be some things that happen, or going into the month, there are some situations that you've already experienced that really have you down and feeling like maybe the world is against you. Okay, like things keep on happening. Like, why does this keep on happening? Why is this happening? All I want to do is, live my best life. All I want to do is be great. But every time I try something, it's always something thrown in my face. It's always some sort of setback. And, what you need to understand in moving into October, I feel like your whole shift, I told you this is about changes. And they kind of carry the same sort of energy if you look at them. Things are, even though, you carry this energy of victim consciousness, and this is definitely a level of consciousness, like but you need to understand it is your environment, boo. Okay? If people trying to make you think that it's you, or trying to make you think that, you always just complaining, or you always know, it's the people you are around. It's the way that you grew up. It's the way, for some of you it may be both of those, or for some of you may be one. But whatever the current situation is, it's because there are toxic energies around you. And you do have a very, very loving heart. And by you having that kind of heart, people take advantage. If it's lower vibrational energies, they don't know how to treat a kind-hearted person. They're not used to that energy. It's unfamiliar. So when it comes across, if anything, they're going to treat it worse than they would their same energy. So you definitely have experienced some things. And for as much as, like I said, somebody want to say, or anybody got something to say, like, you just playing the victim. No. It has been that. I just wanted to tell you that. But moving into this month, you are going to realize that you need to protect yourself. Okay? This is a time for you to protect yourself from things. And I feel like you are going to push through that energy. You're going to realize just how negative some people are that you're around, or just how bad the situation that you put yourself in is, just how bad it is. Because at some point you do still, every day, I like to tell people this, every day if you wake up and you stay in your town, you go to the same job that makes you miserable, or whatever it is that you do that keeps making you miserable, you make the choice to stay there. Because you could easily divert from that. You could easily pack up everything and move away and go, and I'm not to say that you might say, I don't have the resources, whatever. It could be done if that's what you wanted to do, honestly. So in a certain sense, you are keeping yourself in this situation. But here's the thing about it. It's not for nothing. You're there to learn. You're there to see things from a perspective of someone who's not higher vibrational. You wouldn't understand or be grateful for where you are if, you know, you will only see things from things being, it's like somebody that grew up not having to worry about anything or never struggle for anything. They don't carry the same sort of perspective of somebody who had the rags to riches sort of story. They don't usually deal with money in the same sense because they never had to worry about it or struggle, and it creates a different sort of mind frame. And that's not to judge them, because like I said, there is a definite meeting of minds energy here between you two, where they were maybe doing things, or somebody was doing something to you. They didn't understand where you were coming from. They didn't understand your world. And in turn, you didn't understand theirs, or you did, but not enough to, not feel like the victim. Because I feel some energy of people like talking or judging you about your circumstances in the past, but not even understanding that where you came from, they don't get it. They didn't get it. Okay? And moving it into October, I feel like you guys are going to really become, start to get on the same page. And that's these cards here. It is a struggle. It was a struggle for you guys. But you really did invest your time and energy. That's why I said you were meant to be there. This was divine timing, divinely orchestrated. This person had to learn. It's like a soul tie. You guys were meant and bound to each other to learn this lesson. They needed to learn to not be like a bully energy, or not victimize people, or not judge. And you had to learn to stand in your own power and not allow people to do that to you. Okay? And then you do have the Knight of Wands here, which, is about things were a struggle. Like, that's two struggles there. And there were a challenge, but you're going to see it through. You're going to make through it. You're going to make it through this. But it's all about the big change here was you shifting your perspective. Seeing things from a different standpoint. Knowing that you don't have to be a product of your environment in a negative sense. You can take that and make that all the way positive. Because you do have the Nebula Warrior, and that's about giving out unconditional love in spite of being a victim. Or in spite of having, and you know what, and when you do that, you no longer are a victim, you're a victor. Okay? And there's a big difference surrounding those energies. They've both been through the same things, but they overcome in the way that they think, okay? Their mind frame. All right, so let's get some advice cards for you, number 5. What does Spirit want to say to you? I want you to know and understand about October 2019. And then you have the Source, and it came in reverse. And let's see why the Source is in reverse. And then you have Understanding in reverse. And this is that energy of you, what I was talking about. You having to understand that things were not done to you. They were done for you. What you have learned through your, how you grew up, your current situation, your current environment, it's priceless. People go to all kinds of retreats and do all kinds of therapy and spiritual work to gain the level of understanding that you have. Okay, so yes, it did hurt, and yes, you've been through some things, but now you're about to fly free. So in a sense, the Source being in reverse is, yeah, you may have felt like the universe was against you at one point in time, but now you're going to understand. Or going into the month of October, it's all going to become clear to you. I told you you're going to have a new vision, the way you see things. You're going to still have your old perspective because you need that to compare. But you're definitely going to be seeing things from a different perspective. Okay, let's get another card for number 5 for October. And we have We Are the World. Okay, and I feel like this is you coming apart. You stepping away from that environment. And if it was a family situation, like, you're not going to be tied to them in that way anymore. The Nebula Warrior is about protecting themselves. You may still be in the environment, but you're definitely going to be kind of separated. And definitely not standing there holding hands with, people that are trying to bring you down or still trying to make you out to be the victim. Okay? Let's get one more for number 5. One more for number 5. Ooh, the Lovers. So I already felt that if you were dealing with any sort of turbulent energy between you and a love interest, things are definitely going to smooth out in the month of October. A very loving energy, and this is just going to be balanced overall, in your work life, in your love life, okay? Because you did invest, you put in some work. This is not for nothing, so you deserve this, okay? And when it comes and when you're feeling good, you guys are going on dates, you going to the haunted house together, whatever you guys are doing for October, really enjoy that other person because you guys have struggled to make it here and it's there. So embrace it, okay? Spirit wants you to enjoy your love interest or your lover person or just yourself, okay? Enjoy the balance, the peace in your life, all right? All right, number 5, if you like that reading, be sure to subscribe and also like the video, comment in the comment section before you go, all right? I like to hear from y'all. Okay. So next up we have a skip card. Okay, so this energy is going to be right if you may be feeling a pause or if you may be feeling reluctant in any sort of way about a love situation or a family situation. It could also be about colleagues. Okay, we're going to see what's going on with you for the month of October 2019. Let's see, Spirit. What do we have for okay, we have say what you mean for the skip card. Say what you mean. Dark Harley Quinn. Okay. Doing some isolation. Ace of Wands. The King of Swords. And then the Ace of Cups. Okay. 2 aces. So new beginnings for you. Yeah, you're going to end something. You're ending a situation with somebody or just something that's very oppressive. Something where you feel like you couldn't actually be yourself. And I'm going to be honest with you. The Dark Harley Quinn being here, you definitely have a dark personality or sense of humor. Or you just carry dark thoughts at times, okay? And you manage, you balance yourself, but now you're really going to start to dig into those why you feel like that. You're going to pull back from people. But before you do that, you're going to say what's on your mind. You're going to speak your mind and they're not going to like it. They're not going to like it. And even, in you speaking your mind, you're going to say what's on your mind. You're going to say what you mean. And like I said, they're going to get a little taste of your darkness. And I'm going to tell you, I feel like it's deserved here because there has definitely been some oppressive energy or somebody making you feel like you shouldn't speak your mind, taunting you because they know that you're not that type of person to like you usually like to keep things balanced. And it's almost as if they wanted you to come out of yourself. So you are going to be triggered, but don't feel bad about it because I feel like Spirit is going to trigger you so that you begin to deal with that part of you that needs healing. Because there is something in you that because if you felt like, let me slow down, because it's all coming in quickly. If you felt like at any point in your life where you could not speak up for what you either felt was right or just how you were feeling, there's a part of you that needs to be healed because somewhere you learned to be quiet. You learned that maybe your feelings didn't matter or what you had to say didn't matter. And moving in October, that energy is no longer going to be tolerated from you. And people are about to see, like, look, don't do it. Okay, they're gonna learn really quick. But I feel like a definite, like, sort of blow up energy, or you really just like going in on somebody. Let's pull a couple. What is this situation about? Okay, we got the Three of Pentacles. So it could be third party if it's love related. Or it could be your friends, the people that's around you. You may feel like they're frenemies. Okay, and that they really don't have your back. All right, let's get one more. Yeah, they're not, you give it more into the relationship. You always the one that's there for them with the Six of Pentacles being there, but they never quite come back through with what they're supposed to do. It's never even. You know, and you tired of it. You're going to put your foot down. And you're going to pull back from them. And you're really just going to like either meditate or really just clear your mind. You know, it's not even about going binge watching Netflix or nothing. You're really just going to take time to pull back. Like, look, and this is the fall season. All those things are falling away. Getting ready for the winter. Okay? So do recognize and understand that. But you do have new opportunities that are coming. New levels of inspiration. You know, your mind is going to be right. You're going to be more in control of your thoughts. And you saying what you mean, that's about to put you in your King of Swords energy. Like, look, I'm going to say it. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. This is what I said, and I mean it. The king has spoken. Okay? And that's going to bring in new opportunities. Somebody's going to be feeling you when it comes to love. So you could definitely spark someone. This could be something, if you're already in a relationship, they could feel like, oh, wow, this is a new you. I don't know. Okay, wait a minute. But if you're not in something, it's something about you really stepping into that energy that's going to make someone want to offer you a cup. Like, look, I like it when you feisty. Okay, I like it a little feisty. Okay. Well, let's get some advice moving forward from the Osho. Let's get advice for the red skip card, October 2019. Okay. Awareness. Awareness. You're leveling up. You understand exactly what's going on. Like I said, if it was any business about frenemies or somebody doing third party stuff, cheat, look, I'm aware. I know what's going on. So I know. I'm peeking through the curtains. I see what you're doing. Caught you. Okay. Let's get another advice card. Just do know with awareness does come the responsibility on how you react to things. So do keep that in mind. Because the King of Swords can definitely be in the energy of cutting people's head off. I told you. Saying what you mean. They don't like it. Just be aware. Just be aware. Okay. Don't get too crazy. And then you have sharing. So just because, you know, you're going to say no to some people and cut some situations off, you know, in the end, it is really going to allow you to share your light. And you're still going to be shining, even though you're going to take your time to be by yourself. I feel like you doing that is really going to allow people to see that, like, this ain't no game. I'm not to be played with. And maybe some of them need to have that same energy. You're going to be someone's inspiration because you're not tolerating that anymore. You're not tolerating that energy that was there. Okay. Let's get one more for the red skip card. October 2019. What we got? And then we have compromise. Compromise. You're going to be given a choice. Okay. You know you should speak up. And if you don't, you need to know you are compromising your spirituality. You're compromising your integrity. Because whatever's going on that you need to speak up about, it's not going to go away. So if you're okay with the compromise, then okay. But do know that, you know, these situations only find themselves coming back around. If you ain't happy now, you compromise and stuff, you're not going to be happy in the future. And it's only going to repeat itself. And usually the cycles are harder to break. So don't compromise your integrity for nobody or no thing, okay? Always be on the up and up and solid. But you would, like Spirit always give you, well, not everybody, but you. You have the choice here. You're going to be given what you want to do. You're going to take the high road or the low road. Which way you going? You take the low road. Be careful because it does flood. It does get flooded. It floods. All right? All right. You won't get washed away. There you go. Skip card. Okay. And for those of you that chose the wild card, welcome, okay? This is for you if you know your energy comes all over the place, so you deal with people and energy like up and down, here and there, whatever, or you the type of person that you don't know, and you just say anything could happen. Let's see. Wild card energy. What's going on with the wild card for the month of October 2019, spirits? Ooh, alchemy. All right. What you got brewing? Wild card. Up, her wicked ways. Her wicked ways. Then we have healing, healing touch, healing hands. The 9 of Swords. Justice. And Temperance. 2 majors. All right. So it's major lessons for you, wild card. Probably got the Joker type of energy or Sacred Clown or Fool going on with you. Okay. So for you, wild card, I'm feeling like you're making a decision in October to, somebody's against you. They have a lot of emotional instability, or they're just not emotionally available. Maybe they went through something traumatic as a child. Their mother may have not been there for them, or they may have just grown up around toxic females. But I feel like this is you're gonna be the love alchemist. Everybody, you're gonna be tested by someone. And this person usually does this to people because usually, they want to see who's going to stick around. And let's see. What is this test going to be surrounding? And we have the Empress. So they're going to test you when it comes to you, something that you're trying to manifest or something that you're doing, either your business, your job. They're going to test your stability, your home life. They may start some kind of trouble at home. Just to try to give you a hard time. But the thing about it is, it's only because they really do have issues with maybe feeling like you're going to abandon them because you're leveling up, or you already there. Like, you're a healer, you have a healing hands, and things, when you put your hands on stuff, it just turns to gold. Everything you touch turns to gold. And they have a lot of issues with jealousy, very envious of you and how you do what you do. But you are such a gentle and kind spirit that instead of turning away where normally people would, because I'm be honest with you, I don't like negative energy. And the way that her wicked ways come off, I would want to be the best when it comes to sticking through and, offering a healing hand. But that could be very dangerous at times. When you feel like this, when you take people on, it's sort of like a project, or you feel like it's your obligation. So I wouldn't be quick to do this, but it's something about your heart, and also spirit feels like you're powerful enough. With the alchemy being there, you have the power to transmute energies. So even if this person is uber negative, you have the power to go within and to shift the energy, and that's exactly what you're going to do. I feel like you're going to melt the Ice Queen in the month of October. You're going to bring in your loving, healing energy, and this person is not going to be able to stay icy towards you. Okay? You are really thinking about this, like it really brought you a lot of anxiety in the past, but you're about to receive this download from spirit, or you're about to have an epiphany on how you should deal with this person going forward. And it really is going to bring balance into your life. And things are really going to just to start to fall into place, because I don't feel like you wanted to cut them out. You have a deep level of understanding. Okay, you could be an empath. Like, you feel where they're coming from. You may have even been in their situation. So, instead of you like cutting it off, saying, you know what, you do it on your own, you really are going to offer a healing touch. And this is not you controlling it. Your words, your energy. But it's not like they're going to be able to overtake you or make you dirty. You're going to cleanse them. You're the alchemist. Okay? And let's see, what is it that you're going to do that's really going to help them. And we have the world. You're going to bring things into perspective. You're going to allow them to see where, you know, they may be holding on to things from their past and not getting over karmic situations. And you're going to say things to them that are going to make them think like, man, I really need to let that go. I need to move past that. I need to close out these cycles. I got to do better. You're going to make this person cry too. Because they're the ice queen. There's a lot of pent up emotions and frustrations with this person. But you are definitely going to get them together when it comes to that. Like you're going to really help them. Wow, let's get one more for that energy. And then we're going to have the Five of Swords. You're going to help them see where they were their own worst enemy trying to win all the time. Life is not about winning. It's not about that. Life is not about being all about self. And you're going to show them where maybe sometimes they should have backed off of situations and just let it be what it was going to be. But by the end of the month, you and this person are going to have this all the way together. This is going to definitely be a better relationship. And you guys are going to meld. You're going to mesh better together. Okay? Better meshing going on between you two. So, definitely okay. Let's get some cards from the Osho. Advice moving forward for the wild card. Okay? The burden. It ain't going to be like that. You're going to, like I told you, you're going to have a soft touch. You're not going to be riding their back. You don't have to ride their back. So don't feel like it's going to be like that because it's not. All you need is a soft healing hand. Okay? You see how she's holding the bird? Just barely, you know, caressing, finessing. Not on the back. Trying to show them the way. You don't got to do it like that. Okay? And then you have integration. Balance. You're still going to allow this person to be in your life. You're not cutting them out. But they will understand, or you will communicate to them that, look, you can be here, but we got to work on things. You got to heal. And they're going to be down. They're going to be down. Let's get one more for the wild card. October 2019. What we got? Wild card. And we have postponement. Postponement. Let's see what this is about. What is postponement about from the tarot? So the Seven of Cups. You're not going to choose to be with anybody else. You're going to choose to stick with this person. And Spirit wants you to know, yes, you do have options. And yes, you do. You could have other friends. Yes, you could have other love interests. But, you know, your reward is going to be great. You have two major arcanas here. Your life lessons and your karmic rewards are going to be abundant. Okay? But you don't have to, because you do have options. You always have a choice. But I feel like you're going to postpone choosing someone else or choosing to go a different way. Okay? You got that spirit, more power to you. I want to be like you one day. All right? All right, so if you guys like the readings, if you like the video, be sure to subscribe, thumbs up. If you would like to book yourself a personal reading with me, check out the link in the description box. There's also a question there where you can ask one question for $11.11. So do check me out, okay? Until next time, you guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Be well, be blessed, and be whole. Peace out.